Here's my bed. I don't even know words. Break up, but it takes GT top off at a jet. What the fuck? Anyways, my dad got me these comfy ass sweatpants, but here's the caveat. My thing is, he only gets me clothes if he's like, he's like, you gotta throw those away. Oh my god. In another life, he was a diva. In this life, he is a diva. Ooh, I'm talking way too loud. Somebody with thin ass walls. Anyways, he is like peak, like, yeah, like he is a diva. But also, I'm like, I love because like he's just like my dad. I'm convinced I stole his whole face, but tell me why some of his family think I look like my mom, like my mother. No thanks. No thank you. Wait, what the hell was I saying in the first place? But he's so sassy. He was like, he goes, "Did you see the bag outside your door?" I was like, "Yeah, thank you so much." And he was like, "Yeah, you better throw those other ones away." I was like, "What the fuck?" He got real sassy as soon as he popped that check. But also, I was like, okay, that's fair. But like, please lay off because we both know you've been milking that same Under Armour athleisure, whatever the hell we want to call it, for the past decade. Like, how does that make sense? Let's talk about that for a change, actually. Like, while we're on the topic, like, mine's well. Mine's well. But yeah, they're like low key very comfy. It's more like a jogger than like a sweatpant, type vibe. Wait, let me show the masses actually. I always say the masses as a joke, but then my videos actually started getting traction as of late. I don't even, the past like 3 days has been crazy. Like life, what the fuck? That's the craziest part of it all. I'm like, this is so strange because I think I already mentioned this before. Well, to hell with all of it, anyways. But very genuinely, like last year, I like had like a little bit of a YouTube pop out. Like I was like trying on YouTube for size. Like I was really like stepping into it a little bit. That lasted for about 3 days. It was very nice. I'm not gonna lie, that was very nice. It was fun. It was chill. But it's like, I know I'm not compelled to go into my device and edit any type of video, not so never. Like, I feel like I could have done it, but I'm just not that. I'm not. I'm trying to stray away from saying that I am not XYZ because I'm like, just because I'm not that now doesn't mean, or that I fuck that I don't have that built to the capacity that I want now does not mean that it won't be later. And I know that's not what identifying it as absent now by saying I'm not XYZ is, but the narratives that I'm serving myself a lot of the time are the narratives that I refer to whenever I'm doing something that concerns, yeah, like something that I tell myself. So like if I'm like, oh, I'm not good at time management, then whenever I think about time management and my capacity for it, I'm like, oh, I'm not good at time management. But I feel like that keeps me very stagnant, like in a state of stagnation. But yeah, I'm kind of trying to like switch up the verses, type vibe. But yeah, I feel like it's been very helpful because I like, although there are so many things that I'm like, oh, I don't like how I do this, by, yeah, identifying that and not just letting that like misery surrounding the thing be the first thing that I think of, which makes me just shut down. I'm like, I want to improve at this. I could get better at this. I want to start implementing, yeah, things that can advance my abilities in XYZ on a day-to-day basis. So I feel like that's how I've like integrated so many good habits into my life, literally just by not shutting that door. The second there's negative self-talk, sometimes you just got to shut it down. You might even not know what to switch it to in the moment, but if you could just shut your brain off for a second, like find some mindless entertainment, find fucking something to just stop the flow of whatever the hell it is. for like a quick second. It doesn't need to be like a million years. Because if you, oh, I'm very big on this too, placation versus resolution. Oop, 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 because you always got to revisit it. You always got to revisit it, or else you're leaving it for the win. And yes, like stopping it, do what you can. Do what you can, of course. First of all, if all you could do is stop it, then just stop it. Sometimes you just gotta table something into oblivion. Because my thing is, oh, I'm so big on this. Sometimes, if it's something that can be tabled without sitting on your soul, I'm the type of person, if I don't think about it, it's not there. Object impermanence has been my downfall in so many ways, but it has ever so improved my life and others. Because sometimes I'm just like, I'm not ready to think about this. Like, this is the realest deal that I did not sign up for and do not know how to handle. So I'm just going to wait until later. But remember that waiting and ditching are two different concepts, and you got to make sure you don't ditch it, because if you want to work on it, you got to bring it back. You got to bring it back. And I feel like there's so much fear around bringing it back because of the emotions that you feel whenever it arises. But think about the fact that if you are in a state where you are like, I'm